everyone. Today we are back with more of Storyteller, the Rethink chapters. We're going to start with the levels that I didn't finish in the last video because I struggled with. I got some help in the comments and some really great ideas. I'm also going to try really hard to not skip through levels as much. If I struggle with them, I'm going to keep trying until hopefully I can come up with anything until I exhaust all of the ways that I could have done it, because I know that people don't like when I skip around, and I've taken that feedback. And I will apply that in the future. So we're going to start here. Double Heartbreak is healed. We're going to try this, because this one I thought was the one that glitched before, where like the Duke, she doesn't love Isabel, which she's not supposed to love the Duke at the start, but if you like mess around with scenes, it can like cause it to look like she does at the beginning. So if that happens, you just have to leave and come back. So we're going to try this. So one heartbreak here gets rejected. So then I don't know if this counts as a heartbreak being healed, like, because it's not the same like cause. This heartbreak is not being healed by like him getting to get with her. So I'm not really sure, but I think like if the butler kidnapped they wouldn't kidnap him, he would kidnap him. Think about how this would work. Of the ballroom. Also, I've realized that like if a scene is there, you need to use every scene, I think. So what if he picks up the gun? See, now that's happened where it's messed up. So that happens. Maybe he shoots him. Oh no, shoots. There's no revive, though. So what if the butler kidnaps the Duke, Isabel lets him go? They won't be in love. Will she pick up the gun now? Of course she wouldn't. He'll pick up the gun. The Duke will pick up the gun. So I was thinking, if the Duke kills the butler, then she would be heartbroken at her love dying. Yeah, she's heartbroken. And then they get back together. Oh, okay, so there. That was just, okay, yes. Yes. You don't always need to see the heartbreak emoji, right? He's getting heartbroken because he's rejected. And she's heartbroken because her lover died, but we don't have to see her realize. And also, sometimes you have to make the person see that their lover died to get them to know they're dead. But because typically a character wouldn't remarry if they didn't know that their lover was dead, but sometimes that's not how it works. So that makes sense. Sick. Okay, let's see what else. Oh yes, all of this, but these are not the ones I skipped. These are just ones I was skipping around, so we won't do those yet. This one, double arrest. So this one also someone helped me with, and also the creator mentioned that you can, oh, I should have removed everything. You can kill the same person or have the same person be arrested if you kill them. Like I thought you couldn't use him in other scenes because he got arrested, but apparently you can put him in the death scene. He can revive, and then I think he can get arrested again. Yes. So I just overthought it. You can just die, come back to life, and then get arrested again. Fun. Butler is murdered by everyone. Okay. So let's just start anew. So we're gonna at least have both of them pick up the gun, and then we're gonna have both of them shooting him. Like we're gonna have to have those 4 scenes. But presumably we're gonna have to use a revive because it's there, and I'm assuming we're gonna use it. So what if, okay, the butler picks up the gun and shoots the Duchess. Right, so this happens, she revives, comes back, he puts the gun down. Do we have enough for this? Because then she would like shoot him, but I don't know if we have enough for, maybe we do. If I was right the first time where he shoots both of them at the start. Oopsies. Boom, boom. So then the butler revives, or the Duke revives, the butler revives, the Duke picks up the gun, Oh, he doesn't have it. Oh, she has the gun. And then he goes and shoots the... There you go. How did I not get that before? I'm sorry. I should have spent more time trying to figure this one out. This is just... He just shoots them, and then they revive, take the gun, and shoot him. I just overthought it, thinking like she would only kill if her husband was killed. I just overthought it. I'm so sorry. But we got there in the end. That's okay. Okay, what next? What else did I not do? I don't know. I think the only one that I started that I didn't finish was this one, where the dog is murdered by the knight. Okay, so the creator of these levels also helped me in the comments that I was so close to getting this one as well. I just had like the 3 last panels wrong, right? So we have the dog kidnapping the dog takes the throne, and then she gets let go, I think, by the dog, I think. And then I think the dog pushes her off. Oh, no. She pushes the dog off, and then the dog revives and then pushes her off the cliff. Right, so then, I don't know, we had the last 3 panels wrong. That's what I had before. So now I have to figure out what's going on. We're gonna at least have this. The dog is murdered by the knight. But we could have it like be the ghost dog do it, right? So what could we do to get the dog or the knight to hate the dog? Maybe the dog takes the throne and then publicly executes the queen so that the knight knows that the dog publicly executed the queen, so then he'd push the dog off. Gotcha. All right. Also, look at a little tongue. That's so cute. Okay, so now I want to check out some of the saga levels that were really hard, because there's one new level, and I said I would check them out. Here, let me go back to where they were. Sagas Part 1. Okay, so there's this is the chapter from the new levels, the new artwork and stuff, pretty cool. This is the one from the old one. The only level that's different is level 2. 1 and then 3 through 7 are the same exact levels. So I'm gonna do the sagas chapters in this one, and then I'll just do level 2 for the sagas over here, because these are all 1 and 3 through 7 are the same levels. This only one that's different is 2. So we're gonna start over here, and then we'll figure it out. So God is happy at the divorced lovers that both hated each other. Right, this I couldn't remember how to get Eve to hate, or what them both to hate each other. But we're gonna have a divorce scene, right? So we're gonna have them both in solitude. We're gonna have them love each other. And then we have to get them to hate each other, and then eventually God's gonna judge them and be happy that they didn't. But they came back, I guess, and didn't, like, take the fruit or whatever. So if, let's see, Adam gets tempted. And then, right, so if I remember correctly, Eve would, if she got smited, she would refuse his apple. And she has to get revived first. Shoot. She would refuse his apple, and then when they go and talk to each other, she'd be mad at him because he got her killed. And now she won't take it, so I think he's happy. But I don't think I know how to make him mad at her. Unless, like, she's the one who does it first. He takes it if he gets killed, and then he comes back to life. Yeah, he'd be mad at her. Would she be mad at him for not taking it? No. Because it'd be either or. I don't know how to get the other person mad at the other person. What if she gets smited and gets revived? Would she... He hates her. She just looks scared. Yeah. They're in love. Takes the apple. Gives him the apple. Gets smited. What if she gets smited here? And then she revives? No, they're both just happy. But I think it has to be this. Angry. Maybe if they both get smited, And then they both revive. Will they both be angry at each other? No, he is still the only one angry. Right? Because it was her fault. What happens if we put a third tree scene? Oops. What on earth just happened? Is he still standing there? Oh, no, she's there. Oh, and she gets him to eat. And then they both get smited. Then they revive, and they're both mad. Then they... Wait. God is having the divorce lovers that both hated each other. They're divorced. They didn't eat the apple. Maybe they both have to say no. Right? So then... Right, they're in love. That's how you get them both angry. Takes the apple. He gives her the apple, but then she gives him the apple again. They both get smited. They both revive. Oh, that scene didn't need to be there. They both are angry. I don't know. They get tempted again. He says no. Are you not happy at them? Right, I think if I had one more scene where they could both take it and reject it. I just don't know how to get them to both be mad without having this 3 setup like this. Okay, so we've got to go like out of order or something then, because let me just go back to the scenes we have to have. We're gonna have to have them both be, this is the scene they're gonna be angry at each other, then they're gonna divorce, and they're both gonna be tempted again, but they're gonna like say no, and then they're gonna be judged and everything will be okay. So we have to have these scenes. We have to have them lovers at the start. So then we got to get them to everything to happen, I think, in those 5 scenes, right? So let's say Adam takes the apple, gives it to Eve. She, oh shoot. It's gotta be something funky. She gets smited and then revives, and she hates him. But this isn't enough for him to hate her. Oops. But this, I guess, this makes her be a good person and resist it. So now we don't need this another scene of her resisting it, because she already has. God will already be happy at her. Right? Does that help us? Maybe. They're happy, right? They both resisted. That's what we need to do, but we need him to hate her. Do you think maybe they can both just, like, she looks mad here. Do you think we don't need the hated scene there? And she can just hate him later? Like, what if we switch all this? They can just show that they hate each other here. Oh my freaking goodness. That, I just get, oh, I overthink it. We don't need the scenes exactly how I think they are. They can be perceived differently. Oops, I clicked the wrong button. So then there's this one. That's lovers that both hated, finally divorced. It's very similar, I guess. So we could probably do this one really fast. So they're in love. Temptation, temptation, temptation. Get smited. Revive both of them. And then they divorce. We just need to see, I always think we need to see the scene where the thing happens, right? We need to have the scene where we show they both hate each other, but we just need to know enough about the game to know, oh, they're gonna hate each other because of this incident. And then that's enough. Okay, should I continue? So this is all that we're gonna do for this chapter, because all these levels are the same over here. Should we continue on these? I think so. Everyone drinks while sad. All right, so we know we're gonna at least have all of that. Also, look, she doesn't have wine because she's younger, is what the creator said. He did it because he thought it was unique, and also because she's like, you know, she's younger. Anyway, everyone drinks while sad. Okay, so let's pick a happy couple. right? And then let's start having people get rejected. Oops, actually, she's drinking while sad. Let's have, who else wants to be rejected? Now he's drinking while sad. Maybe, well, because she's gonna, we have to have a death scene, right? So like if he dies, well, then we'd have to get him to drink while sad first before we kill him off. I mean, I guess she's in love with Lenora, so once Lenora dies, Isabel will drink, right? Yeah, so then she wants to start poisoning, oops. Oh, we don't have the poison, so everyone just has to be sad naturally. So the only one we really have to get to drink sad is him, because then she would, once he dies, she'd be sad and then she'd drink, and then we kill off Lenora, and then oopsies, she would be sad and she'd drink. So we just need to get him sad to drink. Did he get sad at anything? Oh, he also likes boys. I didn't know the prince liked boys. That's fun. What if we have the wrong couple at the start? What if they're together and then rejection, so he'll drink. Rejection, who else didn't get rejected? Oh, but yeah, so Snowy doesn't like boys. So she wouldn't be sad. Right, so it's gonna have to be a girl-boy combo, so that Snowy could be sad enough to drink. Right, okay. So how do we get you to drink, sir? I don't know, maybe we'll try they're together. Rejection. 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 So he gets rejected, he drinks while sad. She gets rejected, she drinks while sad. And now she's in love with her. But my issue is, like, we can't get her sad before we kill her off, right? Because then we kill her off and then all of a sudden she would drink. And then he would also drink if he saw her dead. But we can't get her, how do I get her to be sad without killing off someone who has to drink later after her death, you know? Maybe then we need to have like 2 happy couples. Alright, let's put them together. And the only person left is you just get rejected by somebody. What if 2 people who are in separate happy relationships talk? That doesn't really do anything. What if first he gets rejected by Isabel, then he drinks while sad, then he gets in a happy relationship, then, because maybe I think that would work somehow. What if she gets rejected by him? So then she drinks. Then we can kill off the prince because he's already drank. And then Snowy is sad about it. And then we can do something similar here. Right? Because she's going to drink and then see. Or something of the sort. Gonna drink. I have to get her sad somehow. What if we do this? We make it these people. She drinks. Then they get happy. Then we kill Snowy. Boom, so now he's sad. Now they can get together. And then, oh, I forgot to have him drink while sad. So we only have one more scene to get them all to be sad. I don't think that's the solution then. I don't know. I keep running into the same issue of how to get the people who start in the relationship sad, because the only ways I know to get someone sad and willing to drink while sad is if they get rejected, or if their partner dies. But I don't know how, like for these people, I could get Isabel sad by killing off her partner, but then he'd be dead and we couldn't get him to drink before he died because he wouldn't either A, get rejected, or B, like watch her die because we don't have a revive. And we also, like, if he get, like, he's not sad here because someone else is rejecting him, or because if she was, like, even if she was in a happy relationship and then she rejected him, he wouldn't care because he's in a happy relationship. See, he's not sad here. He's in a happy relationship. So I don't know how to... I just said I would try to beat all of them, but this one I don't know how to do. Okay, so this is Caleb from the future. I tried this level for so long, and then off camera I had an idea for how to solve it, and I'm going to try it out. I don't know if I'm even going to be correct in this, but I'm going to try a solution that I think. So normally when we have like the happy couple here, I can't figure out how to get both of them sad because they won't get rejected and we can't kill them both and revive. So what if Lenora gets rejected by Snowy first, so then she drinks while sad before any of this happens. Then she can get in a happy relationship and we can have, there's a bug in my face. We can start having everybody else get rejected by the people in the relationship. Boom, 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 they're all rejected. Boom, she's rejected. And now we can start having everybody drink wine or whatever she's drinking to be sad. And then I think we can kill off Lenora, right? Because both Edgar and Isabel love her. They both see it. Who is it? I don't know. They both see it, and then I think they'll both drink while sad. Yes, bro, I tried for so long to get that, and I just couldn't think, okay, they both need to be sad. We just need to make one of them sad before they're happy. And I couldn't think how to do that, because I was like, well, they'll just get into a relationship with anybody they want, because then that'll be their relationship, then they'll reject each other here. But no. That's why we have one token straight in this whole thing. One token straight that helps us figure this out. Everybody else is bi, or pan, or whatever they identify as, like, and then we can do all this and everybody just, dang, that was hard, but I got it. That's okay. That was hard though. That was really hard. Okay, let's go back to Enchanted Mischief Provocation. Okay, Haiti grins at everyone. Like an evil grin or a happy grin? Like, does that count as like an evil grin? Or what is grinning? See, is that a grin? Like a sly grin? I don't know. What's the death for? He's happy he died. That's messed up. So what if two people unrelated to his life dies? Okay, that I think is he's happy that they're together. So he's grinning at them. And then he watches... Oops. Hold on, oops. And then he watches his lover cheat on him. And then he grins at his grave, but that is apparently not enough. What if he's happy he died? No. So if it's an evil grin, we have him grinning at all of them too. So that's not the solution either. But it's not him being happy either. Maybe he has to be in the scene. Does he have to be in the scene with them when it happens? It's not happy grin. Evil, 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 but he's not mad enough at her. wait, I put the wrong person. Evil grin, evil grin, evil grin. Evil grin, evil grin, evil grin. What do you want from me? We'd have to use the death scene for something. They're together. He observes. I mean, he's with two people. And then he observes those two people cheating on him. Boom. He's grinning at both of them. But like a mischievous grin. But now he's like content with them there. So we have to use the death scene for something. Oh, he's not. They're not. I don't know. Bro, I'm so sorry. I'm trying. I don't know, bro. I know I said I would try not to skip around, but some of these really stump me, and I'm trying my hardest. So if you have any idea what I'm supposed to do here, or if you think it's supposed to be a smiley grin or an evil grin, please let me know. Okay, the witch is laughing at her husband. Okay, so what if she laughs at him because he's a frog? Right, so then they're together. She turns ugly and he rejects her. And so she's like, what on earth? I hate you. So then she turns him into, she turns him into a frog. What if she turns pretty again? Well, he tries to tell her in the forest, hey, it was me. I'm the frog, kiss me back to life. And she's like, you dumb. Oh. Nope. Maybe here. No. Oh. Oh! So if she turns hot again, she would just get with him again. So she has to be ugly and be like, haha, I did it, haha, haha. Okay, now we have to have her laugh at him before marrying him. Right, so this is when they just turn hot, and then she marries him as a human, as the hot witch and the frog. Interesting. So this is just their relationship. She just likes to turn into a frog and laugh about it. That's just how it works. Okay, Tiny is mad at Peachy's grave. Boom. Presumably if she cheats on him, so if they're together and then he witnesses her having an affair, he'd still just be sad about it. We have 6 panels for this. What if he witnesses her having an affair with more than one person? He's still just sad. What if they interact before this? Oh, he's mad at her now. But he's not mad at her grave. So we couldn't kill him off because he needs to be alive. See, these are tricky because it makes total sense that he would be mad at her grave. She cheated on him with 2 people. And he's mad at her here. But how do we get him to be mad at her when she dies? Because her dying like overrides his anger and he's like, it's okay, whatever. He's sad about it. What if, because if she cheats and then her other lover dies, boom, she's sad about it. What if he witnesses her with her ghost lover? No. No, okay, he's still just sad. And he's angry if he interacts with her. But he's not angry here. Huh? How other than cheating would I get... So we can't kill him off. And he's mad at her here, but he's not mad at her here. He sees him yelling at his lady and he's like, I don't care. Even though that's your girl. He's like, at least she's not cheating on me. If she's with someone first, that doesn't change anything because she'll just get with him. Even if he witnesses it, he's just like, okay. Alright, you guys can be in love. But if she witnesses him with somebody else, they still get together. And then he witnesses that and he's sad about it. Would he get with Tiny? No, he's angry at him. What does this accomplish for me? Oh, right. She never loved him. What if Tiny sees his dad? Oh, right. But there's no, like, causing someone to die. Because, like, we can't get Peachy to kill someone that Tiny loves. Right. Would she be mad at his grave now? No. He's just sad about it. That used to be... Wait, why? Hold on. Why is she angry at him? Oh, because she witnessed him cheating. What? Oh, I don't know. These dwarf levels are hard. I don't know, does the name of it help me? Enchanted Mischief? Frustration? There's a bonus one. Oh, God. Because they also won't reject each other in any of these scenes unless, like, they've seen the other person cheat on them. They'll just all get with each other. He's angry at her there. But he would get with the woman, the man that that got with his woman. I don't know. Someone help me. Someone help me. I'm so sorry. The witch reverses her curse. Okay. So she's gonna kiss him back eventually. And she's probably gonna forget that she ever cursed him. Oops. Okay, so he rejects her. Boom. She turns him into a frog. They go communicate on the forest. Maybe she forgets here. Oops, oops, oops. He forgets as well? No, they won't kiss. Hold on. Okay, there. They just both forget about this whole thing before. So then when they go communicate on the forest, he'll be like, hey, I'm a prince. Please kiss me. And then she'll be like, okay, I love you. I forgot that you rejected me. And because she likes him, and she'll forget that he rejected her. And then he will forget that she ever turned into a frog, and then they'll kiss. He's kissing her nose. Because they're not the same height. He's kissing her nose. That's funny. Tiny and Peachy are mad at Graves, and later they did an affair. Okay, maybe this will help me figure out how to be mad at a grave with the dwarves with only affair and death, because I can't for life me figure it out. So they're eventually going to be like this, and they're also going to be mad at Graves. Boom, boom. So let's say Peachy and Greenie are together. And then Peachy witnesses her lover cheating. Would she be angry at his grave here? No. But she wouldn't be mad at the person who was with her partner either. She's not mad here. But it's also not like if she sees him cheating with multiple people. I don't know. I don't think I can do these levels until I figure out how they can be mad at Graves. I'm so sorry. Bittersweet. Because no one will reject each other. And there's no family relations. She sees them together. She'll just get with either of them. He's sad. If she dies, he doesn't care. It's not like we can get them to like laugh at a grave either. That's only like Isabel will laugh at a grave, but if someone who she loves is part, like if she loves Isabel, if Isabel loves Lenora, for example, and then Lenora gets with Edgar and then she gets rejected by Lenora, she'll laugh at Edgar's grave. But I don't know if we can do that either here. No, I thought maybe that would work if she knew that like they were in love because he'd be sad about his death. But she knows they were in love here. I don't know. I need your help, everyone. I cannot figure it out. We're skipping Sokka's part 2. Those are so hard. Criminal wine, condemnation. Oh yeah, this. Apparently I got the right solution here. It's just like glitched. That one's just coded wrong is what the creator said. But he said I got the right solution. So we'll do this one. Isabel gets arrested. Okay, so we're gonna have this happen. Right? So let's say she fights with Isabel. Isabel fights with Lenora. So then she busts out her trusty dusty poison and kills Lenora, who revives and goes and tells the detective, hey, it was Isabel. Oh, hey, it was Isabel. So then she'll get arrested by the detective. Nice. Due to Lenora. I wonder if, oh, she just kills the detective. Yeah, he'll revive and be like, hey, it was her that killed me, but we don't need that scene because he'll arrest her like there. Fun! Sweet. Isabel is arrested by her spouse. So they're gonna have to get together at some point. Oh, but she just loves him. Okay, so can the detective get with Edgar? Yes. And then, okay, so she gets rejected. What if, because is he supposed to be angry here? I don't know. I mean, why would he be angry? She tries to poison Edgar and then does poison Edgar. And then the detective has a seance. Oh, right. And then arrests her, but they're not married. We have to use all of them? Because eventually, I guess this is going to happen here. That's where the arrest is going to happen. Arrested, but not with her spouse. Okay, so we didn't have a fight scene. So what if they're together, they fight. So then she goes to kill her husband, accidentally kills somebody else. The detective has a seance with Edgar and is like, hey, it's your wife that killed me. So then he arrests her. But now she has to murder her husband. And it's like, can he like give over the handcuffs? Isabel is arrested by her spouse because she murdered her husband. So what if they're together first, then she fights. Oh, she would just, they don't need to be together for her to kill. I mean, what if they're together, they fight, she goes to kill him, then they get together? But no, then she wouldn't. There's not, There's no revive. So we have to have at least 2 scenes of them standing next to each other, like this. And then we also gotta have her do this and then someone drink. And the rest we have to figure out. Yeah, if they're together, they get in a fight, so she goes to murder him. No, because he can't arrest her. And he can't get him to arrest her from the grave. I don't know. We're gonna have... This is the arrest scene. She poisons somebody. They drink the wine. Isabel's arrested by her spouse because she murdered her husband. Right, so this is gonna be her spouse at some point. But how do we murder... It can't be referring to... She can't be killing him, who then arrests her. So it's gonna have to be, she has to be married to the other guy at first. But I don't know if we have enough frames for that. I was thinking maybe the detective can get the evidence off of the glass, but no, he can't, like, you know, test that it was poisonous or whatever. I don't know, because I don't see a reality where she can only have been married to the detective, right? Because she has to be arrested by her spouse, but also murder her spouse. And we don't have a revive. But I don't know how to do that with the amount of panels that we have. Because if they're together and then she goes, the only way we can get him to want to murder... The only way we can get her to want to murder him is if they fight. Or if she gets rejected, but we don't have enough frames for any of that. Right, because now they're together, but she never killed her husband. And he can't kill her from beyond the grave. And it's not like she can get arrested by him and then he drinks. Because then we would have no way of... Like, there would be no reason for him to arrest her. And also, she gets arrested by her spouse because she murdered her husband. Well, now he's drinking while sad. That's fun. Even if they fight, she wouldn't cheat on him and get with somebody else. I don't know. Oh my gosh. And he won't arrest her just for fighting, obviously. I don't know. I don't know. I'm back on this one because I feel like I don't know. I feel like I'd be so close. Huh? Wait. Isabel's arrested by her spouse. They were never married. Okay, yeah, she's murdering her husband. Because this solution. She's arrested by her spouse. And then this is that solution. But she never, that's why I was so confused. I think this one, they're in the marriage scene. But they're not married. That's why I was confused, because there's not enough panels for what I want to do. Okay. Isabel and Lenora are arrested. Okay. So, both of them are arrested. So those scenes happen. Oh, oops. These scenes happen, right? Okay, so let's say Isabel and Lenora fight. Isabel tries to poison Lenora, and then she does. So then is there a seance? There's not a seance. But she revives and goes and tells the detective what happened. Then, yeah, Isabel gets arrested. Oh, but can we have Lenora poison the wine trying to kill Isabel? Can she drink it if she's arrested? No. So what if this happens, she kills her, she revives, then she gets arrested. But we have to get her to tell the detective, hey, Isabel was the one who freaking got me. Wait, what happened? What? If they're together, they'll be like, ah! She'll be like, hey, is this him arresting her? Huh? They'll fight, she'll poison her, she'll revive and go tattle. She'll poison her, so now they've both committed a murder. Maybe if one of them just murders the detective, he will... Right, okay, so hold on. He can arrest Isabel here. One of them's arrested. She murders the detective, so when he revives, he just goes and arrests Lenora. Yes. Oh, but he gets murdered by Lenora after arresting her. Oh, so he's gonna have to drink after he arrests her, but he's gonna have to have some reason to arrest her before that, right? Yeah, so, okay, I think then what we're gonna have to do is maybe if, like, so she's trying to kill Isabel, and then she fails and kills the detective. He revives, and then he'll arrest her here. But what if, since she didn't hit her target the first time, what if she goes back and tries to poison her again, and then he drinks the wine again? Yes, after she already killed him. Oh my gosh, I almost just threw my neck out when I shook like that. That was scary. Yeah. Wow, she just poisons him twice, and he falls for it both times. But she's trying to kill this girl both times. Interesting. I wonder what, like, the reasoning is behind, like, why does the detective instinctively know that Lenora, killed him, even though, because no one has to tell him. He just knows. Also, I'm assuming this is supposed to be right. Like, she's supposed to have handcuffs, but we don't have that emoji. I like that, like, emotion of her doing that. I don't know why I did this, but I wonder why the detective knows that Lenora killed him, even though she wasn't trying to poison him. Like, they didn't get into a fight. Like, nothing happened. Last he talked to her, she was like, hey, this is the girl that killed me. Huh, I wonder. Because, like, I'm pretty sure if, like, without him, if Isabel kills Lenora without Lenora telling the detective who killed her, he wouldn't know. So if it's somebody else, he doesn't just instinctively know. But if, like, someone kills him, he will just figure it out. Which is interesting. Intriguing. Oh, wait, what happened? Boom. Okay. Okay. The dwarf levels, I don't know if I can figure those out. But anyway, I think that is where we're going to end this video. So sorry that I struggled on so many of these, but these, I don't know. They're some of the hardest Storyteller levels I've ever played. And I thought I would not get any ones that were harder after the lost chapters, but I was wrong. I'm really excited to continue playing and to figure out how to do those dang dwarf levels. But as for right now, that is where we're going to end this video. I'm really excited to try the newer levels, because in the new update that the developer posted, he changed some of the early levels, the early chapters. So, like, here, I'm gonna go all the way back. Like, these over drinking levels are different, and these Twilight Tombs levels are slightly different, and so are the loneliness chapters. So maybe we'll start next video with those before we get to the ones at the end, because, like, I'm sure the ones at the end are gonna be harder and harder as we go, because we're almost to the end. Like, I guess we're getting there. I don't know, I'm kind of nervous, but we will see. Anyways, if you like this video, even though it was kind of chaotic, make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys!